In my opinion, the Phoenicia Diner is the iconic diner of the Catskills. It's a magical mix of the location that we're in, the scenic views, certainly the food, and the people that work here. We serve 160,000 customers a year. We've grown immensely in terms of popularity, and some say this is a destination restaurant now. People start floating in the back of the house at around 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. Bread working, grinding, prepping, and then we have almost pretty much a single shift towards the end of the day. People come in and ask specifically for our pancakes. Lucio is in charge of the pancakes.
Tenemos azúcar. Son 2 tablespoons de baking powder. Eso es sal. De este lado tenemos los huevos. Ok, esto se mezcla y esto es vainilla. Esto es mantequilla derretida. Aproximadamente vienen saliendo básicamente como 20 pancakes.
Pancake sales here, they're incredible. Could be some days about 1,000 pancakes. It's like air traffic control. How many items he gets on there, they have to come off, what's going back on.
Esto es, le agregamos mantequilla, pero lo que pasa es que está muy caliente. Al momento nosotros nos damos cuenta, es cuando surgen unas bombitas, como pimples. Es momento de girarlos, de voltearlos. Siempre nos damos cuenta cuando ya empiezan las bombitas. Después cuando están las burbujitas como estos, solo dura como 30 segundos están listos los pancakes.
We stack them, we use maple syrup. All those components actually make that dish popular. A lot of times people just order a full meal and then get a side of those as almost like an appetizer. It's incredible how difficult it is to make those 1,000 pancakes consistently correct. So Lucio is an amazing person.
So our pancakes, I know it's almost lunch, but our pancakes are fantastic here. You can do a side of 3, they're this big, or a full order of 5, and they are this big.
Between 11 and 2 are our busiest times. In the winter, we're catching skiers, so like during the day it slows down, and then by 4 o'clock this place fills up almost immediately with skiers. One of the other items that is a popular dish is a Reuben, which is again one of those diner staples. And Jesus, he's back there brining those for days.
Okay, son 4 cuartos de sal, le echamos 2 libras de azúcar, le echamos la sal pink. Es para que la carne no salga oscura, para que la carne tenga su color rojo. Esto le vamos a echar unos 20 dientes de ajo y vamos a echar 1,25 tazas de mostaza, anís, clavo, especies, fennel, pimienta, coriander. Echamos también azúcar blanca y le echamos también la miel. Eso lo utilizamos para el Reuben, para el corby de este hash. Y ya nomás echaríamos lo que viene siendo el para que hierva. Se tiene que hacer cada semana porque tenemos que estar marinados por lo menos 5 días en el agua para que agarre todo lo que es la especie y la sal.
It was important to me to be integrated into the area and part of the community. So we try to stay local with our vendors. We get about 12,000 pounds of brisket per year. One of our longtime vendors is Paul from Veritas, and he's been with us basically from the first day we've opened. And he supplies the meat for our corned beef. We have a new chef here. Wallen handles most of the ordering and taking the deliveries in.
Thursdays we get a lot of our big deliveries in. We're ordering about 160 pounds of brisket a week right now. I'm out here checking everything, produce and meat and everything like that, just to make sure that there wasn't an issue.
Reubens here are mostly get sold more of a lunch item, about 200 to 250 a week. The diner over the years has become a staple and on the cusp of becoming a destination restaurant. Guests come here and take incredible photos, and it's just the location is unique and very special, and I think people recognize that often.
Ahorita la carne está suave, tenemos que esperar hasta que se enfríe la carne porque no la podemos cortar ahorita porque se desmoronaría. Ahorita vamos a meterla ya al cooler para que esté lista para mañana. Aquí ya tenemos ya la carne ya lista. Aquí ya le vamos a cortar lo gordo para que no lleve mucha grasa. Hay que también ver cómo cortarlo, porque si tú lo cortas así para comerlo, no se puede. Es como si estuvieras comiendo chicle. Tienes que buscarle la forma. Quitamos lo gordo y vamos a cortar así. Esto viene siendo para el Reuben.
One of the other popular dishes is corned beef hash, which is also the same corned beef that Jesus works on for the Reuben gets used for that hash too. So he's got a role in a lot of the popular dishes here.
Primero lo que se hace es sartenearse lo que es los chiles, la cebolla, la papa, se sartenea y ya después se pone en un skillet, se mete dentro del horno, se mantenga caliente y ya de ahí es como vaya queriendo el cliente, si quiere unos huevos Sonny Up, unos scramble, unos overhead. Les gusta mucho a la gente, viene de la ciudad, de varios, que les gusta mucho la comida de aquí.
Sure. Small is this and a large is like that. Okay.
So on a staffing standpoint, I'm very proud of the fact that pretty much everybody who's here now was here almost on day one. One person who works here that stands out sometimes to me is Mona, who's a server here. And she's just an amazingly warm person, very genuine. The staff is hyper local. We pride ourselves in being ambassadors to the rest of the Catskills. We may be your first stop, and we wanted to make sure that you're enjoying that trip, because that ensures that you're going to come back, not only just to us, but to the area. We have a bread program here that's run by Nelson. He makes our rye bread, our sourdough, rolls, and brioche.
Para empezar vamos a poner 9 libras de agua. 9 libras de harina regular, harina todo uso. También le agregamos 3 libras de harina semolina y también 3 libras y media de harina rye. Ahora agregamos aproximadamente como unas 4 onzas de chocolate en polvo. Este ingrediente es para dar el color, porque el rye ocupamos que salga un color como cafecito, no ocupamos un color blanco en el rye. Luego agregamos 1 libra de caraway seed, okay, y agregamos 9 onzas y media. Esto es long stick. A la cantidad que estoy haciendo ahorita se le agregan 8 onzas de azúcar. Y también le agregamos lo que es 8 onzas de levadura. Haciendo pan yo trabajo aproximadamente como unos 12 años. En la semana hacemos aproximadamente de 60 a 80 piezas.
So the recipes that we're using today are the ones that we had developed in the early stages before we opened. I also want to say the ethos of this place is, from a chef standpoint, we also want the chef to have some flexibility. So we always leave room for someone, each chef that's come through, to kind of leave their mark on the place. If somebody has a southern background, there may be a few more southern dishes. Half the kitchen is from Puebla. Those menu items and flavors make their way onto the menu.
Ok, ya tenemos los rye cocinados.
This diner originally was in Long Island, and it was relocated in 1982 to this spot. I bought it in 2012. When I bought it, we implemented a few changes, and not a 40-page menu, but have it down to a placemat. It was me going through all my childhood diner favorites, so you would see pancakes, you would see breakfast items all day. A diner should, in my view, be everything to everyone. Recently, we got a request from a show called Severance to shoot some scenes in here.
Oh, really? It affected you?
Yes.
Ben Stiller was mapping out shots. They changed the name to Pips, and the flood of outrage, because nobody knew it was a film. They thought we had sold this diner. The first season, you'll see it a little bit, but I believe on the second season, you'll see it a lot more.
I can throw it out.
Alrighty.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
In terms of guest experience here, we strive for this authenticity. And one of the things that I'm keenly aware of and want is that they leave here not only satisfied with the food, but also the overall experience. Like they were at a place that was authentic to the area and the Catskills, and not necessarily some place curated from the city where they're escaping from. So I don't want to recreate a city experience. I want this to be an authentic Catskills experience. And I think you can't get any better than a diner in the middle of literally nowhere. Phoenicia Diner, I think, has transcended into an iconic diner, an iconic restaurant. we're authentic and authentic to the Catskills. It's been my goal from day one, and I think people feel that, guests feel that when they get here.